What's up, everybody? It's your favorite show, Get a Bucket. I'm your host, Train, as usual. Hope you're all having a wonderful, wonderful day. And as you can see on the screen, we got my guy, Nick. Nick, how's everything been with you, man?
Man, everything's been wonderful. It's been an up and down season, so I'm excited to get to talk about it.
It's definitely been an up and down season. Listen, brother, I wore a little gold. All this called Get a Bucket. So, we got Lakers here. But I wore a little gold just because your team is the Steelers. So I try to give you a little support. But if y'all know, though, I'm a Panthers fan. So we will be talking about my boys a little bit, just a little bit. So, when it's all said and done, how much faith do you have on your Steelers coming out of this division over the Ravens?
It's interesting you say that because when we started off the year, of course, I went full Steeler mode. That's just
Yeah,
I'm always biased.
respectfully.
Respectfully, I did, but I mean, you got to give Lamar his props. I mean, I talked about Justin Herbert, but I'd say it's a toss-up between him and Lamar. I mean, that pass to Odell in that game on Thursday where it looked like he just flicked it off his wrist, 50-yard perfect dot to, an Odell who had coverage on him, but he just turned right around, put his hands out, ball fell right in his lap, and then not only that, but he's even with a messed up ankle, he's still one of they still trust him to be the probably lead back on that team, running the ball. Which, that's a whole other conversation as to whether that's smart or not. I think that what we need to do as Steelers is rely on the defense, simplify the offensive game. I think, not to keep harping on this Matt Canada thing, but his game plan is just abysmal. So, I mean, we need to simplify the offense, take it back to a original pro style approach.
Okay.
We have talented running back. We have talented wide receivers. People who are going to be exceptionally talented.
And when you say pro style, elaborate a little bit more on that because I don't think everybody know what pro style means. I'm a little heavy on it myself.
Understood. So I mean, when we talk about the original aspects of true offensive football, offensive innovators, the pro style approach is what we consider the classic I formation or 12 formation approach to football. Fullback, running back, tight end, line, quarterback under center, right? The reason I say that is because in shotgun, Kenny Pickett has proven that the defense just gets to them. Our offensive line is in the rebuild phase, so we're seeing that pressure's getting to Kenny, but under center he's having some success. Utilizing the run game has been successful these past few weeks. Jalen Warren looks like a bona fide stud. I think that we need to get back to that in simplifying football because now we live in a run and gun, West Coast offense dominated league, which is just a little too complicated for Matt Canada's play calling.
Now, you say, though, simplify the offense, and I hear that. But you also say, too, the O-line is in rebuild, if I'm not mistaken. So with that being in mind, I know the run game relies heavily on the O-line, just like the quarterback does.
Yeah.
You guys are in a rebuild. Should you not give yourself a little bit more spacing so that way y'all can get the ball off at least? Because if you in rebuild mode, I'm assuming your running back's not going to have that much run to do, and your quarterback not going to have that much throwing to do.
So, well, here's what I'm saying. The con artist came in clutch, and he drafted pretty well for his first draft. Broderick Jones looks like a bona fide stud. He looks like a tackle to stay. And to me, he's stronger as a run blocker than he is as a pass blocker. And over the last 2 weeks, since he's been the starting tackle, he has been successful in opening these holes finally. So we've seen Najee and Jalen Warren have back-to-back combined 150 rushing yard games, multiple touchdown runs since Broderick Jones has been considered you're the permanent starter. So, I mean, that's a good sign for me. It sounds like we just need a couple more solid drafts.
Okay. So just to clarify, for this season, you got the Ravens over your Steelers.
For this season, well, let's throw in the caveat of just what happened on Thursday, which was losing Mark Andrews for the remainder of the season. That's and who knows what's going on with Odell. I remember he went down on that catch I talked about with a shoulder injury. He was out for the rest of the game. So if Lamar just lost two more of his targets, along with losing J.K. Dobbins, I mean, Keaton Mitchell looks great. Gus Edwards looks solid as a running back option, but clearly he's fighting for his life running the ball like usual. So I mean, who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? Because the Bengals, they were also hindered by Joe Burrow's injury. So that looked like a game before that happened. You know what I mean? And that's a Bengals team that I would feel confident beating. So, I would say, if the Steelers can't pull off a victory against hindered Bengals and Browns teams over the next few weeks, then we can have conversations that are a little more pro Ravens. But for right now, my gut tells me to stick with my squad. So I see us still taking the AFC North.
Okay, so you're still rolling with the Steelers. I can't be mad at that. I mean, look, y'all boys is almost at the top of it right now, so that's cool. I understand that. But yeah, now that's gonna be good. But overall, I think this AFC is pretty solid as a whole, bro. So I mean, I ain't gonna hold y'all, ladies and gentlemen. We just covered the whole AFC, so I hope y'all liked it. Please like, subscribe, comment, tell anyone about the show. Nick, before we go, you got anything you want to say to the folks?
Support my bro. He's putting out great content every week. Like and subscribe, like you said. And yeah, I mean, thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to see what this season unfolds, because I think a good football season is a season where any given Sunday is a true statement. And we're seeing an any given Sunday kind of season, which I really like. It's good for football. Have competitive teams regardless of record, division, roster, health.
It really makes betting a lot more entertaining. Well, I don't know if entertaining is the right word for that, actually, now that I think about it.
No, more like anxiety inducing, but
it adds anxiety to I swear to you, bro, because even in basketball, it's becoming more like an any game sort of league now. You know what I'm saying? Like any team can beat you. Like the talent level is there. It's just more so about the execution and production now. So I mean, that's what the NFL is like, and I've appreciated the NFL for a while for that reason, because any team can win on any given Sunday. So I mean, and I think that's what the NBA is trying to actually create in their league, because for a while you kind of knew which teams were going to win. So you still might be able to, but now it's harder to tell, because this team is actually tough to beat. So can this team really beat them? That's why I viewed that for the NFL for a while. So I've always appreciated that about the NFL, man. Definitely.
Yeah,
but ladies and gentlemen, y'all will definitely see Nick again. Probably soon too. I'll probably have another video to talk about, because Super Bowl is going to happen not too long from now. So we should bring. We'll have you and a couple other boys on the show for certain. But like I said, ladies and gentlemen, hope you all have enjoyed it. I hope you all having a good one. Hope you all enjoyed the show, and most importantly, take care.
Oh, I did not know you guys were still here. As you can see, we're at the back end of the show. No pun intended, but look, hope you all enjoyed it. And before you go, please subscribe to the YouTube channel, follow the IG account, share the content to anybody who's anybody. And most importantly, leave your thoughts and comments below. But I got to go back and play Buddy in 2K, so let me unmute him real quick. Excuse me. Hey, boss, I'm back. Nah, you better catch this word. We get buckets around here, kid.